Jemai, welcome to NBA 2K TV. Now you're getting scanned for NBA 2K26. I know you play 2K, so what's that experience going to be like for you to see your face in the game?
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really kind of weird, but at the same time shocking. I'm gonna have a lot of emotions, you know, going into it. I think when I first put in the game and I'm gonna go look at my player, like seeing my face on there is really gonna be kind of surreal. You know what I mean? You see a lot of your favorite players growing up and their face scans and all that, and then you know you try to do a little face scan with your phone, but nothing's gonna be like actually having your face in the game. It's gonna be wild.
What was the first 2K that you remember playing?
Ooh, probably 2K9, 2K10. I think that was probably the start of when I started playing like by myself without like my dad's help.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it was just every year I got more and more into it, and I started becoming more and more of a basketball fan.
Yeah.
So 2K just, man, it was like my right hand man, honestly. I was always on the game, always.
Do you think you
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Cunningham. Also Christie out there. And it's Duren in at the center. And for the Lakers, we've got Johnson. Rain Man is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Ingram. And it's Wright in at the 5 down low. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Cunningham passes to Duren. Inside, here's Wright Foreman. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Christie. After Jalen Johnson missing on the last three-pointer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. And Christie drops them both. About a minute played so far here in the first. On the wing, Johnson. Last game he had 13. On the wing, Doncic. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're still holding tough in that 5th position. Still trying to climb the ladder.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're on cloud 9. You see how this team has come together, and they really silenced their doubters on the way.
Now, here's Cunningham. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Rain Man, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Rain Man's done.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last game for the Lakers, they pick up the W against the Celtics. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
The shot's good from Christie. He has 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right? Your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Christie after the basket by the Lakers. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly.
Here we go. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. Good shot. Let's get a good shot. Pull up.
On the floor for Detroit. Ingram left side. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ingram's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers. Pistons leading by 7. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped 24 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Trying to find Wright. He's got it now. Misses the baby hook. Pistons shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Lakers trail by 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
The Lakers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
and really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves, and when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Rain Man.
Oh, man.
And the double clutch jam wows the crowd. Woo.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's the break. Here's Wright Foreman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 3. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Wright Foreman, good on the shot. Wright Foreman's got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low, it's stolen by Duran. Christie has the open look. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And it's a 5-point Piston lead.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Johnson, the pass to Rain Man. Wright trying to break free. Rain Man with the bucket. Rain Man's got 15.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Both free throws good from the Rain Man.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's McCarty. Offline with his 3.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Rowe. Connects from 3-point range. Rose got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Rain Man. To the right side. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Pistons on top, up by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Jalen Johnson is out there with Wright. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Rain Man, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Ingram.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
To the middle, here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. A nice shot by Wright Foreman.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight mates.
Pass to Rain Man. Now here's Ingram. Down low, Rain Man. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's 19 points for Rain Man.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That's tipped. Doncic with the steal. Inside, here's Rain Man, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 21 points for Rain Man.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Christie. From past the arc. Johnson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Off the inbound pass. Wright Foreman, no good.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Diabate's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Doncic looking it over. It's Doncic battling down low.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Hardy. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Rose, shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And that one falls for Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
On the floor for Detroit. There's the lob to Duran. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
Look at Rain Man, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Christie. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Christie's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Cunningham left side. A rebound by the Lakers. Johnson outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Rain Man, defended by Christie. Rain Man with the bucket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Akio, guarded by Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents.
Shooting two.
They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Wright Foreman's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Wright finds Ingram. Pulls it from the elbow. Buries the jump shot. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham outside. Shot's good by Duran.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Rain Man.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint, Wright lays it up off the glass. Wright's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And there it is for him. He's got 20.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Cunningham with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Christie. And the shot is long. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Rain Man. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Pistons. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.